November the 30th, 2020, from Metro Manila, the Philippines, Southeastern Asia. Yesterday, in the smaller one of the two main Alpine countries in Central Europe, Switzerland, some referendums or direct votes on legislative proposals by the country's eligible voters were held. However, all of them were unsuccessful. One of them would have banned weapons exports. According to the local Switzerland news website, and the Agence France Presse contributed to this report, the initiative would have barred the Swiss Central Bank make more than 5% of revenues from sales of war material, while arms manufacturers would have been denied credit lines in Switzerland. The initiative failed on both counts. About 1,460,755 Swiss voters, or 57.5% of those who cast valid votes, voted against the proposals, while 46.4% of the eligible voters turned out, according to the results published by ATS. Furthermore, a majority in only 3.5 cantons voted in favor of regions in Switzerland with a high degree of self-government. Famous neutral Switzerland, which has not been to war in centuries, at least not officially, while it has sent soldiers abroad or allowed soldiers to fight in foreign wars, already bans the production of nuclear, biological, and chemical weapons, as well as landmines and cluster munitions. However, a coalition of peace groups and left-leaning parties sought a constitutional amendment making it illegal to finance any companies that make any form of war material, including assault rifles, tanks, and their components. According to a report earlier in November, Profundo, the central bank, large banks like UBS and Credit Suisse, and other Swiss financial institutions have nearly $11 billion worth of loans and investments in arms companies, including BAE Systems, Lockheed Martin, and Northrop. Backers of the initiative claimed that the Swiss financial sector's investments in arms companies were incompatible with Swiss neutrality. However, the four-party Swiss federal government said the definition would effectively block funding of civil aviation firms such as Boeing, Airbus, and Rolls-Royce, and harm pensions.